Hello, guys. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing great. This is your mentor, Success Kevin. I'm here to take you through the hottest debate in town right now about crypto. I'm here to give you the right information, what you need to do, and how you need to participate with this technology, and how you're going to make money, and how you're going to impact the community and the society as a whole, and how the whole ecosystem can be able to help you. And it's because it's a life changing scenario and it's a life changing season in crypto right now. It's time for you to put your leg in. It's time for you to put your feet, your head in, and to try something out. So I'm an experienced cryptocurrency enthusiast and trader. I began my journey in 2016, 2017, and so far it's been great. It's been so good. I'm here to share my experience with you, and I'm here to also enlighten you on the basics of this technology. With our latest innovation and our latest company, Crypto Ideas, there's a lot of things that are coming up, but for now I want us to talk about the basics. That is what is most important in this conversation. I want to take the shortest time possible so that you can be able to understand. If you're a person who is interested to learn about crypto, what is crypto? What is the technology behind crypto? How do I stand to benefit, and where do I get started? And looking into the next 10 to 20 years to come, what is in for me, and how does this technology impact me in the near future? So welcome to Crypto Ideas. Crypto Ideas is an organization and a community fund founded in the year 2014 in March. We've had several names back then, but we've decided to settle with the Crypto Ideas. We've worked with Crypto Wealth Club before, but this time around we've settled with Crypto Ideas, your home of ideas, crypto, and Web3. So, what is Crypto Ideas? Crypto Ideas is a community, just a community of people that we enlighten ourselves about new developments in technology, new development in blockchain. It's a community of digital entrepreneurs and crypto enthusiasts that come together to put ideas. The ideas combine of technologies, cryptocurrencies, decentralized finance, crypto trading, airdrops, investing. There's a lot of things to be covered. There's a lot of topics to be covered by being part of crypto ideas. But what I can tell you for now is welcome to crypto ideas. So what's in for you? You'll become a professional crypto trader. You'll participate in the right cryptocurrency projects. You'll be able to get the correct airdrops and giveaways. You'll also participate in the right seasons. You'll know when to get in the space, when to get out, when to play in, when to play out, when to plug in, when to plug out. And also you'll learn more about blockchain and Web3. And also if you'd like to become a blockchain developer, we are also in that. Table of contents. Today we're going to talk about money and life. We're going to talk about the principles of money. We're going to talk about blockchain and its features, cryptocurrency wallets and exchanges, and where you particularly get started, and the projects that are available, and the airdrops that are available, and what are those airdrops. So it's like a 7 to 8 key topic, and let's start with money and life. So we know money is a medium of exchange, and to some extent, money is also a language that is used by human beings or by humanity to communicate. We'll talk about money in the next 1 minute or so, but let's talk about the principles of money because you have handled money before. Money, the principles of money is making money. That is a skill that you're supposed to learn. Number two is about managing the money. And number three is about multiplying the money. Multiplying the money requires a skill because it requires you to do a couple of investments. So it's about making money, managing money, and multiplying money. So I think also very important about our general lifestyle. It's about planning. There is always a timeline in your financial life. Apart from every other department that you have in your life, your health department, your spiritual department, there is also financial department, and there is also several other departments in life. I normally categorize them in departments because they are different sectors. If you categorize your life in different sections, you'll be able to understand how to, and you'll be able to know how to approach this life. So today we talk about the financial departments and how and why do you plan the timeline of your financial life. So we have categorized them into three, and they have been categorized in ages, or let's say with ages. So from age 1 to 20 to 25, some people go up to age 25. It's always a learning period. It's always a dependent period whereby you depend on your parents to provide for you, and you'll be able to learn In school, you'll be able to meet new friends and everything you know between age 1 to 18 to 25. It's what you learned from the community that you are in, from the family that you've been through. If you've been taught to wake up at 10 a.m., that's how you're going to know. If you've been taught to wake up at 5 a.m., that's what you're going to know. If you've been taught to go to school, get a job, save, retire, that's what you're gonna know. If you grow with your parents doing business, you're gonna be doing business. That's it. So from age 1 to 20 to 25, you'll be learning and you'll always be dependent on your parents. Now, from age 25 to 40 to 60, it also can go down to age 18 because we find that some of us have started hustling at the age of 18, not because we don't have supportive parents. We have supportive parents, but because we have bigger dreams, we have bigger visions, and we want to plan these things earlier. That's why we are here. So between age 18 to 25 to 60 to 40 to 60, it's about the accumulating phase. It's about you building your life. It's about you earning. It's about you making this money. Either you make money while working in a job, either you make money while doing business, either you make money while investing. Whichever way you're gonna use, you'll be in an earning phase. The learning phase will be always continuous, but the earning phase is that begins between age 18 to 40 to 60. So it's about accumulating, it's about amassing this wealth. Now, from age 60 to 100, let me tell you something very important. Your age 18 to 60 determines your age 60 to 100 because if you've been accumulating and saving enough and investing enough, it means from age 60 to 100 you'll be spending, and you'll be spending from your own assets, your own particular assets. So from age 60 to 100, and you don't have any investment, it means you're going to be dependent. Like now, the previous generation, what they used to do, they used to get many children so that when they go older, the children will be providing for them. So between age 60 to 100, it's either you're dependent on maybe your children, or maybe you have other investments that you did while you were younger. As you wait to retire to go to heaven, maybe uh, you might be having some investments. And something very important also concerning that, if you have proper investments, if you have proper projects, you'll be able to leave them to the younger generation. It's all about creating wealth that is generational, wealth that can be able to provide proper inheritance to your children, proper inheritance to your people and to the next generations. So now that we are getting into, what is the big question? The big question is, it doesn't matter whether you're rich or whether you're broke or whether you're looking or searching or whether you're doing something. I'm talking to everybody. So the big question is, are you there yet? If you're there, well and good. And if you are there, which assets do you have that if you stop working today will pay you? Which assets do you have if you retire today? If you decide maybe you're no longer working, how are they going to feed you? If let's say you pass on, what do we say? God forbid, what are you going to leave to your children? What are you going to leave to the other generation? So which assets do you have? You might be having assets in real estate. You might be having assets in different projects. You might be having crypto assets. It all depends on what you are having. So this financial conversation is about life in general. It's not locked to crypto, but it's about planning. You planning yourself and you planning your finances in general. So let's get started. This is where our conversation begins from. So what is money? Money is a medium of exchange that is accepted as a payment for goods and services. Goods can be material things, services can be maybe healthcare, maybe transport, something of the sort. So it's a medium of exchange that's accepted as a means of payment for goods and services. Now, money can take the form of coins, it can take the form of banknotes, and it can take the form of digital records. Coins we have, you know what I mean by coins. Banknotes, the paper money that you have. The digital records, the M-Pesa. So money can be in any form of the three. When you board a matatu today, you can be able to pay with your M-Pesa. You can be able to pay with your cash. You can be able to pay with your coin. So let's go to the next slide. How did money originate? Where did this money come from in the first place? So money originated as a solution to the difficulties of barter systems. And what is a barter system? We learned in our previous classes of history. I'm taking you a bit backward so that you can be able to understand, so that when someone asks you to explain what crypto is, you know what you are talking about. Because whenever a new technology comes in, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I'm here to help you to understand what I mean by that. So barter trade is a kind of a system whereby it involved two identical products. It only involved two identical products. The first product maybe could be maize. The second product will maybe be beans. Let's say you want to exchange maize to beans. You go to the other side, you find someone with beans, you go with your maize, you exchange. If you want to exchange goats with a cow, maybe five goats with one cow, that is barter trade. It only involves two parties. Now, the biggest problem that barter trade had or have, maybe, but let's say had, it's because it required a double coincidence of wants, whereby both parties had to want each other's goods at the same time. This guy wants five goats. This guy wants five. This guy wants a cow. So you exchange them, and that's how barter trade system worked. So let's take a look at how evolution of money in a bigger picture, how it's been growing, how it's been coming up, and how we are right now. So the barter trade system, being a double coincidence of ones, it only involves two things, as I told you, two products, as I told you. Now, there came in metals and metals. Metals were the likes of gold and silver, because now the problem of double coincidence of ones was a big problem and it needed to be solved. So the kingdoms and the rest of the other generation discovered gold, and gold gained value over time because they introduced a third product to the business. And this product was to be able to facilitate and to solve the problem of the double coincidence of one. So if you come with your cows and this guy comes with the goats, and you can't be able to do business because maybe you want some, maybe let's say you want a sheep, maybe you want like a group of sheep. So what you do, you come with gold if you have access to gold, and go to the marketplace and get either a cow, goat, or a sheep. Now, depending on the choice of what you want, gold became a medium of exchange that you can be able to exchange it to whichever product or whichever service that you want at that particular time. So gold gained value over time, and that is what introduced what we call the gold standard, which I'm going to discuss about it in the next 1 minute. So gold transitioned to metal coins. The challenge we had with gold was gold as a medium of exchange becomes very expensive with time. And number two, it becomes a problem with security, and also the problem to do with the bulkiness of gold at that particular time. It hadn't gained value really that much but that time. But imagine carrying gold to a particular place. Security issues and that amount of gold that you're carrying, and also getting this gold. Gold started becoming scarce, and that's what gave gold value. Now, the governments introduced metal coins, or maybe metal coins were introduced. There were some kingdoms then, maybe some also governments were there before. So metal coins were introduced. They were rounded coins, leave alone these coins that we have nowadays. There were some other small coins that were used in exchange. It was a medium of exchange. So that's how now money started evolving. With time, metal coins became hard to use. Metal coins became heavier, and now governments came in with what you call paper money. Paper money was a form of agreement. Like when you look at this is a paper. So in the past, you needed a paper in form of an agreement that represents a particular transaction, that represents a particular business that you've purchased particular goods. So the government says this is 1,000, and you all agree that it's 1,000. But in real sense, it's paper money. So what validates this paper money to be 1,000? Let's go back to the gold standard. Now, we had a gold standard, and gold standard was whereby the governments printed paper money and backed it with a certain amount of gold in the reserve. So if let's say we have printed like 1 trillion, we needed to have gold worth 1 trillion in the reserves to represent this paper money, which is not the case nowadays. Nowadays, paper money has been printed anyhow by different governments, and you find that the paper money is losing value each and every day. The paper money is what we call fiat currency. It's what we call government money. And at the end of the day, we all agree that this is 50 bob, this is 100 bob, this is 1,000 bob, because the government says it's 1,000 bob. And we all agree it's 1,000 bob. And when you go and do shopping, it's because it's 1,000 bob. Now, there's a problem with this kind of system. The biggest problem with this kind of system, number one, is inflation. You find that every government has its own currency. It's a currency that is controlled by a government. It is centralized. It is a currency that has borders. I hope you're with me to that extent. It's a currency that is enclosed to a particular country. Like in Kenya, we have Kenya shillings. In Uganda, we have Uganda shillings. In Tanzania, we have Tanzania shillings. In the US, we have the United States dollars. Now, how much is a dollar right now in Kenya shillings? Maybe 130. The other day it was 170. Now, take a look at another scenario. In the past, we used to buy bread at around maybe 5 bob. If you had 20 shillings and you go and buy bread, you come home with 4 breads, or maybe one bread in 2003, 2004. Now, if you have 20 bob right now, it won't buy you a bread. It will buy you maybe a quarter of a loaf of a bread. That's it. And 5 shillings notes were there at that particular time. And right now, the cheapest note we have is 50 shillings note. I hope you're getting my point. So the problem we have with these currencies is because it is subject to inflation. It loses value over time, and in the next decades, it will have lost value and lost value and lost value. And the thing is, where will you be, and what will you be using to do business at that particular time? So let's catch up with the next version of money, which is about plastic cards. Now, plastic cards is solving a particular problem paper money can't solve. In the past, for you to send a message to someone in another country or maybe county, you needed to use the poster. So you write a letter and send it to someone. It takes 2 or 3 days to arrive, and that's the old mode of transaction that we used to do. So plastic cards came in with what we call banks, and it also transitioned in a few years to electric money because it was all about plastic cards. The plastic cards are the ATMs, and they are also another version of electric money. Electric money is M-Pesa. I remember in 2007, 2008, I was being told stories whereby landlords never used to accept payment with M-Pesa. If you tell a landlord I want to pay with M-Pesa, then the landlord will be like, hey, wait. We can't negotiate because that's not my line of business. So whenever new technology comes in, there's always a lot of resistance in the market, and it's common, and that's part of life. So Pesa solved the problem whereby you can be able to send money from one place to another in seconds, and plastic cards also solve that particular problem. You carry a plastic card that has 100,000 or maybe 1 million or maybe 10 million in a shilling. So when you go to pay your bill, you just do the swiping and you've paid your bill. So it solves the problem of bulkiness with paper money, and it's somehow a very good solution to that particular problem. So cryptocurrency is now coming in, and it's coming in with a new technology that solves a particular problem. So when you talk about electronic money is also falling under cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency is digital money. But now let's look at the problem that cryptocurrency is solving and electronic money is not solving. So paper money, plastic cards, and electronic money are all, and metal coins are all in the category of fiat currencies. Fiat currencies are government controlled currencies. So I want you to get something here. If you want to send money from Nairobi to maybe United States, what are you going to do? You have to convert your money, your Kenya shillings, into USD via maybe Western Union, and then you send that money to the United States. If the United States want to send you money to Kenya, of course nowadays there are apps that can be able to be used. But all these monies are centralized. They are controlled by particular government and they are enclosed to a particular border. Kenya shillings can't cross the border. You can't go to Nigeria and start buying maybe fufu and start buying milk or bread with Kenya shillings. Who will accept the Kenya shillings? So cryptocurrency is coming in with a particular solution to that problem. Number one, it's a borderless currency. And number two, it's a decentralized currency that is not controlled by any government. And number three, it's coming in with what you call the latest technology called blockchain technology. So let me explain what is. We are going from what you call Web 1 to Web 2 to Web 3. Now, Web 3 is where cryptocurrency falls under. And cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by what you call cryptography. And it's based on a network that is distributed in large number of computers. Cryptocurrency is the latest version of money. Let's talk about the block system. When I talk about the blockchain system, you'll be able to understand what I mean by cryptocurrency. So, blockchain is a type of shared digital database or a system in which records are kept in a continuous growing list and they are secured or interlinked together by what you call cryptography. Each block has a hash, record timestamp, and the transactional data. So, let me talk about something now. Let me put this information together into one. Cryptocurrency works under what you call blockchain technology. And blockchain technology is a system that is built and a system that is not controlled by any individual. The first blockchain system that was built in the year 1990. It was built in the year 1990. So it was actually 1991, and let me read you something about this. It's an information that you can be able to find in the internet, and that information is available for you to see. So let me tell you something. The Bitcoin protocol was launched, or it offered a solution to what we call the Byzantine generals problem with a blockchain network structure. The notion was created by a guy called Stuart Haber and Scott Soneta in the year 1991. So the blockchain system has always been there. And let me tell you something, when new technologies come in, it's not that it's totally new. It's always an improved version of what was created initially by a particular person. And we evolve with that and we grow with that each and every day. So let's break down what blockchain is. Blockchain is a database. It's a system that is used to store records. And these records are stored together in a continuous growing list whereby whenever a new record is placed, it is always interlinked to the previous record. It's like a digital ledger. When you go to the bank or when you do a transaction with your bank, there's what you call the ledger book that has a record of all particular transactions. So the blockchain system has a record. It's a digital database that stores records in a continuous growing list. Now, what makes blockchain unique? What makes blockchain unique is that number one, it is decentralized. And number two, the records are stored in continuous growing lists that are interlinked together. What interlinks these together? They're interlinked together by what you call cryptography. And each block has a record, it has a timestamp, and it has a transactional data. So when a data is stored in the blockchain, number one, it is fully transparent. This takes us to the features of blockchain, and now we can be able to put all this together. Number one, when a system is stored in the blockchain, it is distributed. It's a distributed ledger that can be able to be viewed by anyone. When you store or when a transaction is done in maybe in your bank, let's say you're using I&M Bank, and you go and ask for a ledger book for I&M Bank. It's I&M Bank who has that copy, and that copy is also had by the Central Bank of Kenya and you. Three people have that particular copy. No one else has that particular copy, and this copy can be edited. You can agree with the bank to edit that copy. Honestly. So with blockchain, your mom has the record, your neighbor has the record, your president has the record, everyone has the record of that particular transaction. It's available. It can be able to be seen. So it brings what you call transparency. And number two, every record that is stored in the blockchain cannot be edited. It's immutable. Once something is stored in the blockchain, it cannot be edited. And it's stored by what we call cryptography, which makes it very, very, very secure. And also, it's decentralized in nature, and no single person or group holds control over it. And it's also faster. All transactions that are done in the blockchain are very fast. Now, when we talk about cryptocurrencies is a universal currency that can be used in any particular country. So they are all stored together using cryptography, and all transactions are done very fast. Compare a system like WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a Web2 system whereby if you send a message to someone in the US, it reaches that person like almost instantly. When you talk about blockchain and cryptocurrencies, that transaction is done, it reaches that person almost immediately. So if someone was stuck in the US and wants to pay a bill, and you're in Kenya, and then you want to pay that bill for that particular person, you'll pay that bill in seconds. The latest maybe is 10 minutes, and that is for maybe a block confirmation. Bitcoin has confirmation that takes up to 10 minutes, but that transaction reflects, and then it will be confirmed within the blockchain network within that particular time frame. Other chains or other blockchain systems have different forms of, but it is very fast compared to traditional banking system. So, being faster, we now talk about the next phase of this conversation. We talk about the first cryptocurrency that came to existence. And most probably, most of you have heard about Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is categorized as a cryptocurrency, is the virtual currency, and is the first currency that was introduced in the market in 2009 by a pseudonym called Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto, we don't know whether this person is a we don't know who this guy is. We don't know if it's a person. We don't know if it's a group. We don't know if it's an entity. We don't even know if it's the US government. We don't know who are these people behind Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is a universal currency that was created in the year 2009 that operates under blockchain technology. So in 2009, when we take a look at the price of a Bitcoin, we don't know how much it was in terms of the clear figure, but it was less than $1 per coin at that particular time in 2009. Now, by the time I was putting together a particular presentation, uh, there's a website called CoinMarketCap. As you can see, at that particular time, Bitcoin was around $26,000. Now, if you bought Bitcoin at $1, I remember in 2013 there's a guy who did a video. I just found it on YouTube like several years ago, and the guy was saying, "We buy Bitcoin with $1. Buy Bitcoin with $1." The guy is called Da Vinci Jeremy, and that video was for 2013. I saw that video in 2016 when Bitcoin was at around $1,000 or something. That's when I bought my first amount of Bitcoin. I was almost 2 years after high school. So one Bitcoin trading at $26,000 some months back in 2023, and now today one Bitcoin is at around $68,000. I mean dollars, not Kenya shillings, not naira, not Zimbabwean kwacha, not Zambian kwacha. This is $68,000 per coin. So what tells you about it? It gives you a scenario whereby Bitcoin is a deflational currency. It is pro-inflation. It's pro-inflation whereby it gains value over time. And with time, Bitcoin is becoming an asset class. And what makes Bitcoin become an asset class? What makes it gain value over time? Someone will ask you, why is this thing expensive? When it is cheap, they call it a scam. When it becomes expensive, they now start asking questions. What pushes it? It will come back to zero. I've had such conversations before, and I always laugh because there's information that I know, and there's information that people don't know. And the people who don't know are the ones who normally argue so much. So, facts about Bitcoin. Number one, it's an international currency that is borderless, that works with blockchain technology. And number two, the amount of coins that are being released or that were created is only 21 million Bitcoins. It is scarce. The way gold is scarce, gold, you can find gold in the mining, you can discover new gold, but with Bitcoin, you cannot discover new Bitcoins. They were only made 21 million Bitcoins available. We are in a population of over 10 billion people. If we were to give each person a Bitcoin, a lot of people will miss out. So the clear math for now is zero point 0.2 or 0.02 Bitcoin per person. That will be enough for the whole population. Now, what happens when something is scarce? When something is scarce, the value goes up over time. The asset itself gains value over time. So Bitcoin brings a whole different solution, a whole different scenario, and it takes us to the next phase of this presentation. We're going to talk about the adoption cycle, the technological adoption cycle. And the technological adoption cycle is a process that takes place over the years, and it brings about opportunities. It brings about a lot of opportunity. There's a guy called Joe, is it Jack Ma? I confused John Ma. John Ma is a good friend of mine. There's a guy called Jack Ma of Alibaba. He says when something is new or when a technology is new, everyone fights it, even the governments fight it. And that is where the money is. When a technology is new, that is where the governments fight it, everyone fights it, and that is where the money is. By the time the government agrees and says, wow, this technology is good, money is no longer there. The opportunity is gone, 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 gone. So the innovation adoption circle, the first group of people that benefit from a technology that is new are the innovators. You look at M-Pesa, when it was created, the innovator is the one who benefits the most. Then we come into the early adopters. The early adopters are the people who adopt to use that technology. They don't even know much about it, but they are just there. They're like, hey, 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 the little information that we have, the little belief that we have is going to take us to the next level. These guys make a lot of money. Now, we go to the next phase of the early majority. For Bitcoin right now and crypto, we are in between the early adopters and the early majority. We are in between there. We are almost crossing over to the early majority. And and the early majority are the people who are learning because the early adopters have made something, so they are coming in. Now, the late majority are the people who have seen that the whole population is now getting to know these things and they want to put themselves in, they make something. The laggards are the people who have no option but to use a particular technology. Let's talk about these three technologies. Number one, let's talk about the M-Pesa and the digital cash and the digital banking system. Number two, we're going to talk about blockchain and crypto. And number three, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence in regards to the innovation adoption life cycle. So in 2007, the M-Pesa was at the innovators and the early adopters. These guys made crazy money. If you had an M-Pesa agent at that particular time, which was scarce, I'm sure the profit margin was so big. In fact, the early majority came in the year maybe 2013, 2014, 2015. Then the late majority came in the year 2016, 17, all the way to 20, maybe 2020. 2020, the corona time where everything switched to digital. That's where the laggards came in and started using M-Pesa because they have no option but to use M-Pesa. For cryptocurrencies, we are past the innovators. We are in between the early adopters and the early majority. You find that Bitcoin right now is at $68,000. Bitcoin has gone from almost less than a dollar to now $60,000, and it's still cooking. It's still pushing, and we are not even somewhere near the late majority. If one Bitcoin one day goes to $1 million, don't ask me where you were. Here is where you were, and Bitcoin right now is $68,000. So make sure you get yourself a zero point something of a Bitcoin. It's not a must that you buy a Bitcoin. You can get yourself a fraction of a Bitcoin in Satoshi form. Now, the laggards, we are still far. About the artificial intelligence, we are in between the innovators and the early adopters. There's a lot of innovation in the AI industry. The early adopters are the people who are using or who are going to be using the AI, and the early majority will come in later on in maybe 2030, 2040, 2050. Maybe the late majority come in maybe 2050 something. The laggards come in, they have no option but to use AI. Artificial intelligence will replace a lot of jobs. Artificial intelligence will replace a lot of jobs. So the thing is, if you don't want to be replaced by artificial intelligence, can you learn how to use artificial intelligence in your work? Because it makes your work very efficient, and it all goes down to growing every day, becoming a better person every day, growing together with your community and improving yourself each and every day. So the next phase of this presentation, we're going to talk about how to get started. You know what Bitcoin is. Now that you know how to do this mathematics with this Bitcoin and crypto, these are just basics that you need to understand. These are just basics that you need to put together and to be able to learn what these things are. So for you to get started in crypto, you need some two or three things. Number one, of course, you need capital. To some extent, you don't need capital. I'll tell you why. You need capital and you don't need capital. So there are two people, but there are things that you need. Number one, you need what you call a crypto wallet and you need what you call a crypto exchange. Let me talk to you about crypto wallet and the crypto exchange. A crypto wallet is a device, physical medium or service that stores the public or private keys of a particular transaction. In relation to the banking system, when you create a bank account, you always go with your ID and your ARA PIN. That is your private key, but it's not private, it's very public because that account belongs to the bank, not yours. You are creating a bank account that is not yours. It belongs to the bank because that ledger is issued by the bank. So whenever you lose your password or your PIN, you normally go to the bank and the bank sees your ID and they allow you to reset that particular PIN. In fact, you can even call customer care and you mention your ID number and you reset everything. For crypto wallet and exchange, you're going to be given a 12 key phrase that you will be able to use to set up that account or that backup account. Some of you have seen transactions like WorldCoin. WorldCoin is an example of cryptocurrency. There are several examples of cryptocurrencies. If you lose your WorldCoin account today, if you didn't back it up, that's it. But now, for a professional wallet, WorldUp is not a wallet. WorldUp is not a wallet. It is not a wallet. Let me tell you honestly, it's not a wallet. A wallet, I'll give you examples of crypto wallets. Examples of crypto wallets are like Token Pocket, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, SafePal. There are several examples of crypto wallets that are in existence. So when you set up your wallet, you go and download it in Play Store or Apple Store. You can download SafePal, Token Pocket, Phantom, whatever. You'll be given 12 key phrases. These 12 key phrases, you need to keep it somewhere safe. That is, in case you lose that phone, or that gadget or that laptop, you'll be able to use your 12 hours to regain back your account. In case maybe Trust Wallet today, let's say it's failed, someone can ask you a question. If now Trust Wallet goes, because we are used to going anyway, what happens next? You use your 12 words to open MetaMask. The same 12 words, the same transaction, the same assets. It's a blockchain system. It's a blockchain technology. Whatever reads in this app reads in the other app, reads in the other app. It reads in all applications, and all transactions can be able to be seen. So a crypto wallet in a category of hot crypto wallets is where you can be able to store your funds using the internet. You download the app, you set up your key phrase, you'll be able to receive, you'll be able to send and receive your bitcoins in that particular wallet. So crypto exchanges are companies that provide services such as buying and selling of cryptocurrencies, and also they offer a variety of trading services. And there are two crypto exchanges. We have centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. Centralized exchanges are like Binance, OKX, and Bybit. The role that these exchanges play is when you want to maybe buy crypto. Another cryptocurrency exchange that is coming up is this one. It's in reverse formula, but it's SmartPay. SmartPay is one of the biggest exchanges that is coming up, and this is where you buy your coins. Let's say you want to buy Bitcoin, you just go buy, place your order, make payment, give or submit your wallet address for maybe your Trust Wallet, maybe your Token Pocket, and you'll be able to receive your coins from there. If you want to sell your coins, you sell maybe through SmartPay, or maybe if you are a Binance user, OKX user, Bybit user, those are crypto exchanges that you can be able to buy and sell these cryptocurrencies. For Binance, you can also use it to trade. Maybe you want to buy Bitcoin. You bought Bitcoin at maybe $60,000. Right now, Bitcoin is maybe $68,000. You'd like to trade it to $68,000 and keep your $8,000 profit. The role of crypto exchanges like Binance, OKX, and Bybit, they help you do that. The role of SmartPay is to help you buy and sell these cryptocurrencies using the Kenya shillings, the Uganda shillings, whichever, the USD. You buy and you can be able to sell through SmartPay. You can even be able to link your business with the SmartPay, whereby your clients can be able to pay through SmartPay, and you'll be able to receive your cryptos and can be able to convert them into cash using SmartPay. We also have another of wallets called cold wallets. Cold wallets are in USB form. They are the safest version of cryptocurrency wallets that doesn't really require internet connection for them to store your cryptocurrencies. Examples are Ledger Nano and Trezor. You can be able to also purchase them from as low as 25,000 from SmartPay. You can be able to download the Ledger app and you buy the Ledger wallet. So whatever you'll be reading in the Ledger app will read in the Ledger wallet, but you'll only need the Ledger the Ledger Nano USB to be able to transact. You can transact with the Ledger app. You transact with both of them, but it is the safest way to store your cryptocurrencies. The biggest stakeholders in crypto right now store their coins in the ledger in the cold wallets, whereby you store up to 10,000 bitcoins, you store up to 100,000 Ethereum. That's where you store them because it is safe there. So our next phase is ways to make money with crypto. You need to be very careful in this phase. Now that you've put in together the basics, now that you know how to get started and what you need, let's talk about ways to make money with crypto. So we are going to cover only four. And the first one is airdrops and giveaways. Number two is buying and holding. And number three is cryptocurrency trading. And number four is other investing options. There are four ways that we're going to cover at Crypto Ideas at this particular moment. And these are basics for beginners. So what are airdrops? Airdrops and giveaways. These are rewards that are given by different crypto projects to the early participants of those particular projects. And most projects always solve a particular problem. So let's say, for instance, the thing to do with WorldCoin. OneCoin is looking for users of their app, and they also have a solution. They have what you call universal basic income, whereby the AI era is coming in. So they want to distinguish between a real human being and an AI. So they have what you call the WorldCoin, the WLD coin, where you can be able to transact the WLD coin in the World app. That's where you receive the coin on. So there are different airdrops by different companies, and there are different solutions that these airdrops normally give. So airdrops are just free money. You're given money to download an app, to link your app with your Twitter, to link your app with whatever, to share that application because it's on the early stages. What airdrop companies normally do, or what companies normally do, they normally get to plan and set aside some funds for the airdrop. It's also about making their project very, very much popular. Because if people hear that they are being given a $10, $20, $30 by a particular company or by a particular project, they tend to go and look at what that particular project is, and that's where they get the free money. People can use airdrops to get more coins. If you get $100 today from a crypto airdrop for free and invest it in maybe a coin that is appreciating, you can build your crypto portfolio from zero. So at Crypto Ideas, we have a very special team that is in charge for airdrop hunting. So by being part of our club, you stand a chance to participate in different airdrops, get free coins, you can be able to sell them and pay your bills. So we are looking into getting at least coins worth $100 to $500 airdrops every single month. So far, our airdrop history has been so good. We started in December. In August 2023, OneCoin came in. Before then, we used to campaign for OneCoin. Now OneCoin pays you up to $60 every month, from $10 to $60 because World Up is appreciating. The OneCoin is appreciating every day. Another successful airdrop that we've done is we have done what we call ZK Polyhedra. It's been very successful. We have done what we call Mavia. Mavia gave around $400. We have done Uniswap. We have done BNB airdrop that was there some years back. We have done we've done close to 10 airdrops. I just don't have all of them in mind, but in a year you can save at least $5,000 to $10,000 in airdrop. So airdrop hunting is also good and it pays you. The second way to make money with crypto is by buying and holding. Buying and holding needs it needs two things. It needs time and it needs money. An example of buying and holding is someone who bought Bitcoin at $1, and right now Bitcoin is selling at $68,000. A period of maybe 10 years, and you have that's a lot of money. I just don't want to make the calculations. But if you bought 1 million shillings worth of Bitcoins with $1, then you have you have a lot of Bitcoins. And right now, one Bitcoin is at $60,000, which is around 7 to 8 million shillings per coin. That's you're talking about maybe a billion or maybe a trillion. So buying and holding is one of the best strategies that can make good money in crypto. It's about timing the seasons. It's about buying into the right projects and buying in at the right time, holding them for a particular period of time and selling them by up to 300 to 500%, 1,000 to 10,000%. We've had coins that have done 1,000% before. We've had coins that have done 300%, 10,000%, and there are many. So with this bull run, especially at this time in 2024 to 2025, we are looking at investing in coins that can be able to do from 200% to 10,000% in general. So if you have your portfolio that you do buying and holding, you can be able to consult with us and you can be able to know which kind of projects that you can be able to buy. But of course, at a fee. So let's talk about crypto trading. Crypto trading is the third way you make money. Crypto trading is about benefiting with the price differences on a daily basis or on a particular period of time. You can be able to be trading for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Someone can trade for an hour, someone can trade for a week, someone can trade for a month. So let's say you bought Bitcoin yesterday when it had gone down at $60,000 and right now is at $68,000 and you sell. That's a 1 day trade. You've made $8,000 in profit. That's crypto trading. There are several cryptocurrencies that are available in the market right now that you can be able to trade in. So it's about identifying the different opportunities that are available and taking advantage of them and buying them low and selling them high. For crypto trading, it can be a daily skill for you to maybe target 10%, 20%, 30% every day. It all depends on how your risk management is, how your capital is, and how long you'd like to trade, and what are your targets. So for us, generally at Crypto Ideas, we do crypto airdrops that help us to get capital to do more trades. Number two, we have buying and holding. There are seasons where we buy coins low, we sell them high. For instance, last year in 2021, no, in 20, let's say 2022 and 2023, the coins have been so low. We've been buying coins since then. So we make money through crypto trading. The daily trades that we do spot and futures trading. We make money through that, and we come and also put them in long-term coin holding. By 2025, we are going to be exiting the holding market because then in 2026 and 2027, the coins will start going down. We're gonna time them again in 2027 and 2028 and we now time another market trend in 2029. So that's how we do it. That's how we learn every day. That's how we grow each and every day. So I've mentioned about crypto airdrops. I've mentioned about buying and holding. I've mentioned about crypto trading. There are different forms of crypto trading. I'm not going to cover them at this stage, but these are ways that you can be able to make money daily by trading these cryptocurrencies on a daily basis. So let's go to the next file about crypto investing. Crypto investing generally is about participating in these cryptocurrency projects, placing in your money and expecting returns. So for us at Crypto Ideas, apart from the free knowledge that we give, we also give consultancy services when it comes to crypto trading and crypto investing. So for crypto trading, we offer a training of up to 2 months. If you'd like to learn that skill and be able to trade every day, every week, which projects you want to buy, we offer consultative training for 2 months at a fee of $200. It's payable in 3 installments of $70 each. So if you don't have a $200 in that particular moment, you can pay 70, 70, 70. That's for crypto trading. For spotted futures trading, we offer also signals. There are people who don't want to learn through the technicals and the fundamentals of these trades. There are people who don't want to know how to identify. They want these coins to be identified for them. So we're going to charge you consultative fee of $20 every month. We're going to tell you which coins to buy every month, when to buy, when to sell. Now, when to sell will also depend on your target. If we give you a target of maybe 10% of maybe you are $1,000 or maybe you are $100, you take off your $10 or $20 or $10 or $100 or $200, wait for the next coin. That's how you make money by spot trading and futures trading signals. Futures trading, you're going to be using leverage. If you're having $100, you can be able to trade with $1,000. And once the profits come in, you're going to split. The exchange will take their own fee, and you will remain with your own fee. We also charge $50 every 3 months consultative for whatever coins that you'd like to buy and how you're going to hold and when you are going to sell. So, in summary, the consultation services, we have free social media channels for crypto information. If you want to get crypto insights, you will also get in those channels. We have a WhatsApp channel and WhatsApp group, Telegram channel and Telegram group. We also have a TikTok account and we also have a Twitter account. We also have a YouTube and Instagram. The most active accounts right now we have is WhatsApp channel and WhatsApp Telegram. WhatsApp channel is for people who prefer a lot of privacy. WhatsApp group is for people who would like to learn from each other, who people would like to comment and be able to see what goes on in that particular session or in that particular moment. So we have channels that are there for free. There's free information, by the way, in those channels. However, we charge for different consultation services, as mentioned, ranging from sport, futures, and generally trading. So for you to learn how to trade at Crypto Wealth Club, we're going to charge you $200, payable by three installments. You can pay once or pay in three installments. Uh, it's going to take you 1 or 2 months. The maximum is 2 months. And for the signals or for the type of consultative trades that we give, we're going to charge you $20 to $50 every month. Or if you choose $50, you're gonna pay $50 for 3 month period. Then after 3 months elapses, your subscription expires and you come in the next month. For free insights, the cost is free and they're there for a lifetime. So finally, and the most finally, get to know our crypto ideas partners. Binance is a cryptocurrency exchange. We've partnered with Binance for maybe education purposes and trading purposes. There are coins we recommend you buy from Binance. We also have SmartPay. SmartPay is a non-ramp and off-ramp cryptocurrency payment agency whereby you can be able to buy and sell your cryptocurrencies through SmartPay. If you'd like to buy maybe a coin and you don't want the longest procedures of going to finding the best rates in the market, going to trade with someone you don't even understand, you, you transact with SmartPay. You can even link your business to receive payments with SmartPay. We also have Wealth Club Group. Wealth Club Group is a financial bridges company whereby it's a hedge fund. You can negotiate with Wealth Club Group and you can be able to invest your money and receive some payments maybe every week, maybe every month in form of dividends. Wealth Club Group also is in charge of maybe crypto projects. If you're developing a cryptocurrency project and you don't have finances that are enough, you're going to liaise with the stakeholders, of Wealth Club Group, and they can be able to provide financial support to your project and also buy in some shares in that particular project. We also have Bybit. Bybit is a cryptocurrency exchange like Binance. We normally trade futures in Bybit and hold our coins in Binance, but you can also do the same in Binance or in Bybit. Now, thank you so much. Follow our social media handles. Our clients always say crypto ideas is 100% on target. So follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp, YouTube at crypto ideas underscore, at X or Twitter, crypto ideas underscore X, Telegram, crypto ideas, Telegram, WhatsApp, crypto ideas, and the rest, crypto ideas underscore. So if you'd like to reach me, you can reach me through WhatsApp or call, and that's my number 0724902506. So thank you so much. See you on the other side of greatness. And it's about time for us to take advantage of these new technologies, put up our assets, make some good money. And this money that you make in crypto is not about money that you fly with it to Dubai. You can fly to Dubai, but at the end of the day, buy some real estate assets, buy some houses, build some houses, buy some land, start some businesses, and let's work this life out together. It's about life and it's about greatness. It's about going to the highest level of life together as a community and growing together. So welcome to Crypto Ideas. My name is Success Kevin. See you in the next level of life.